Today we are going to continue to read this book. The book is called 90 Questions Concerning the Great Tao. We will start from 19 first because 18 will take most of time. So question number 19 is, why do some people fall into illness all the time while others rarely get sick? So let's dive into it. This is question 19. Peter, you can help us to read number 19?
Okay.
Thank you, Peter.
Many people fall into illness because they do not take good care of themselves. But some people often suffer from illness, for they did evil affairs in the past. Very often we shall get sick if we eat too much, but we shall be ill too if we are too greedy and always indulge in sex and wine. Obviously, if we are contented, we shall be happy all the time. Therefore, we should be contented even though we are poor. Furthermore, if we abstain from wine and meat, we shall not get sick easily. It is interesting to note that in China, immediately after the Han Dynasty, many people suffered from starvation. But one man was very healthy because he abstained from meat and wine for 30 years. So if we obtain from meat and wine forever, okay, so if we abstain from meat and wine forever, we shall be healthy and strong too.
Oh my God, there's a typo. It should be abstain, not obtain.
Right, abstain.
Okay.
It's a typo.
Yeah. So basically, the message here is to be a vegetarian. To be a vegetarian, allow our mind, body to align with our soul, and our soul is come from heaven. So if we adjust our whatever we eat, then it will be much easier for us to have our mind and body back to the right track.
Yes.
So when I was reading this paragraph, especially on the first line, it says, many people fall into illness because they do not take good care of themselves. But some people often suffer from illness for they did evil affair in the past. So have you ever seen some people like they are very healthy, but they eat meat? I seen that a lot. So it's totally different. Uh, it contradict with this paragraph here. So because we are in the Tao environment so long, and I want to share with you. This is my perspective. So I want to show you this slide here. This is something that I shared in the past. So let's look at this one. He is kind. So let's look at this line here. He is kind-hearted person, yet he's ill and suffering. And God, life karma is not fair. So sometimes we look at a person who is very, very nice, sweet, have a lot of compassion, and then suddenly that person maybe have some kind of a chronic disease, is ill. So we will question God. God is not fair. And this is the timeline that we are looking at it. He is kind-hearted, and yet he's ill and suffering. So it looks like this two does not match. But if we have the perspective from the past and in the future, this is what we will see. Maybe in the past, he had hobby in fishing or hunting. I mean, in the past, there could be many scenarios, but this is one of the scenarios that we can assume. There must be something that match with his ill and suffering. Unfortunately, we don't have the perspective of Buddha and Bodhisattva. We can see what happened in their previous life. So let's look at the green and the green. The green here is basically fishing and hunting is about killing the living being. That's why it echoes with this life. He's ill and suffering. But if he can continue practice compassion throughout his life, later on he will harvest good fruit. Whether he will have, whether he might recover from his illness or have rest and peace in the last moment, or he can harvest good fruit in the future life. So the concept here is that we need to allow times for the karma to unfold, because what we see right now is what we see for this maybe 10 some year, 20 some year, or 30 some years, but we don't have the vision in the past, the past life. We don't have the vision for what happened for this person in the future. So here's another example. It happens in the temple. Say I help him and I got a scolding from the same person. Why this is happening to me? I will not help other people again. So this is what happened in the present. Now let's look in the past. In the past, maybe I have scolded someone. But if we can continue work on our good karmic seed, we will receive help from other people. So if we look in the chart here, we do see that the green and green, they match from the past to the present. But the light blue area will also match too. So like I say, a lot of time we say a lot of things doesn't make sense. Why this is happening? It's happening because we don't have the vision to see. But if God give us the vision, we will be able to see everything. So the question is, how come we don't have the vision to see? Because God or Buddha want us to see beyond the surface, want us to continue to serve, want us to continue to do the good deed, whether bad things happen to us or not. Just do it continuously. Faith is very important when we look at this. Now let's look at another example. I help the temple a lot, yet I'm still suffering. Why this is happening to me? I'm not going to help the temple again, or I'm not going to temple again. We are in this Tao environment. We see this a lot. People come and go, come and go. They come to the temple maybe for a couple weeks, couple months, couple years, and they stop coming because they feel that their life has not changed. And that's because in the past we planted some bad seed. But if we can continue to come to temple, continue to contribute our three contribution, our contribution, our time and energy contribution, and our monetary contribution, in the future we will ripen the good fruit. So here's the last example. This person told a lie, yet he got a $80,000 project. And that's because he donated some money to the temple in the past. So in the future, he's going to fail this project. So I hope that we will never say life is not fair, karma is not fair, God is not fair. And the people who say that is because they don't understand how the karmic seed open. It takes time to open. Maybe it takes years. Maybe it takes the whole life to open. And you see that sometimes people are born with a disability, and they are kind-hearted in this life, and that disability maybe will never recover. But who knows? Next life, maybe they will become so beautiful, so successful, and have a beautiful life. And we just wish them that they have beautiful life in their future life.
It makes sense. We all have karmic debts from previous lives, and they can come and hunt for us in different ways. In illnesses is a way to, be paying these karmic debts. However, we can always, help to make them less painful by loving one another, doing loving service, paying our karmic debts by helping others with love and compassion and prayer.
The way that karma come back to us is through maybe marriage, through kids, through work, through family. So in order for our life to turn better, first we have to pay off those karmic debt. Let's say we have to pay off our credit card first. Maybe our credit card owes $10,000, $100,000. For us to start have that saving, we first have to pay off the debt first.